A woman dies in a car accident but ends up accidentally traveling 10 years into the future. Her husband thinks she's an evil woman who deliberately looks like his late wife to climb into his bed. At this moment, the woman looks at her husband's weathered face with a confused expression. She doesn't understand why her husband has such strong hostility toward her. When she sees the calendar on the table, she realizes she has traveled 10 years into the future and discovers that she is living in a novel where she is the early deceased wife of the male lead. 10 years later, her husband falls in love with an evil woman and becomes her loyal follower. Her 4 children are eventually framed by the evil woman and all die tragically. Fortunately, the woman returns before the tragedy happens. She is very excited and secretly vows not to let the tragedy happen again. However, she didn't expect that her thoughts could be heard by her husband. The husband, puzzled, immediately pulls out a gun to threaten her, asking why she looks like his late wife. At this moment, the driver comes to pick up the man for a meeting. Hearing the driver's voice, the woman instantly realizes something is wrong. A driver from the book is forced by the evil woman. There will be a gunshot on the rooftop soon, which is the evil woman reminding the driver to hurry up. However, the husband naturally doesn't believe what the woman says because the driver has been with him for over 10 years. Just as he was about to pull the trigger, a gunshot suddenly rings out from the rooftop. The woman's words make the husband even more curious. He never liked the evil woman, how could he have been deceived? Then he pushes the woman down to the basement. Seeing the driver's nervous look, the man begins to doubt what the woman said. He then orders his bodyguards to control the driver and goes to check the car. To his surprise, the brake line really has been cut by the driver. At this point, the man no longer doubts it and believes his wife has truly returned from the future. At this moment, the wife receives a call from the school teacher. She immediately remembers that at this time, her son is fighting with some delinquents and gets hospitalized, almost losing his life. So the woman quickly rushes to the place where her son was attacked. At this moment, her son and girlfriend are being threatened by delinquents, who tell him to pay off the high-interest loan his father owes. Naturally, the son refuses, but instead gets beaten up. Then they prepare to stab him. The son, angry at the taunts, pushes the woman away, not believing she is his mother. His girlfriend runs up to comfort him. When the woman notices her, she looks at her son with a face full of disgust. With curiosity, the son turns to ask his girlfriend if she knows the delinquents. The girlfriend becomes tense and denies it immediately, then points the finger at the woman, saying she is trying to break them apart and accusing her of having bad intentions. This makes the woman furious. Her own son is so naive that he can be fooled by such a low-level trick. As the conspiracy is about to be exposed, the delinquents also get